Well, again, thank you for having me here tonight. And one thing I've learned going door to door and being at these forums is that many of us agree on the things that need to be priorities in Duluth. But kind of how are we going to get those things done? And I think that's the question. My experience and work has been bringing people together to form teams and task force to take on really tough social problems, to change policies, to make things better and impact lives of people. I work in nonprofits where some of you may know our budgets go up and down, and we're often dealing with having to streamline services and figure out how can we impact the greater community with less and less. And so those are some of the skills that I've learned over the years and some of the things that I want to bring to the City Council, and will be kind of the how are we going to get some of these things done.
Thank you for having me tonight, and thank you for sitting through this. I have one significant concern that I want to share with you. In the year 2010, which is only a couple months away here, the mayor of the city of Duluth, the executive director of the Duluth Economic Development Authority, the mayor's top 5 administrative folks, including our city attorney and our chief administrative officer, and at least 8 counselors will have 2 years or less experience on the job. And when Councilor Kraus decided not to run for re-election, it was clear to me that we're going to lose any continuity from anything prior to 2 years ago. So I felt it imperative to run for re-election to bring that institutional knowledge into the next 4 years. Thank you again.
And on that note, I guess one of the reasons that I wanted to run is that there are a lot of things in the city of Duluth that we need to work on, and there's some great work that's actually been done in the last couple of years, and I want to continue that. I'm running because it's time for us to stop talking about why we can't do things in the city of Duluth, and it's time we begin to talk about how we will actually move this city forward. And I'll be honest, I've been going door to door since April, and I loved it because I got to hear from constituents, but I'm extremely excited for next Tuesday, because on Tuesday, we'll know whether we can actually begin to work on these things. And that's why I'm running. I'm running so we can get these things done, and let's move on to the next thing. And I think this is an amazing community, but we can make it even better. And I'm excited to work on it.
I agree. I think Duluth is an amazing community. 7 years ago, my husband and I considered it a dream come true when we finally got to move to Duluth and bring our 5 kids here. And we hope that we get to live here the rest of our lives. And the only reason why our dream came true was because he was able to get a job here. And the reason there's so many wonderful assets to this community, and I've worked with other communities with the same kinds of assets, and I'd like to put that experience to work here in Duluth. It's in economic development. It's with working with our businesses. It's growing jobs and providing opportunities for everybody here in Duluth. I truly believe that's possible. I've seen it done in other cities, and I would love to put that experience to work here. At the end of the day, by having more opportunities for our citizens and increasing our tax base, we can take better care of those who really need our help. We have more tax revenue to keep our libraries open, our community centers open, to support our core services like our police and keep crime down.